The Minority Market. Episode 7. How Expectations Kill Beginners. Every beginner enters the stock market carrying expectations. Some expect quick profits. Some expect consistent income. Some expect the market to reward intelligence, effort, or confidence. Very few expect uncertainty, boredom, losses, and emotional discomfort. This gap between expectation and reality is one of the biggest reasons beginners fail. Not lack of knowledge, not lack of tools, but unmanaged expectations. Expectations are dangerous because they shape behavior before experience does. When you expect profits quickly, patience disappears. When you expect to be right often, losses feel personal. When you expect the market to behave logically, randomness feels unfair. Expectations silently control decisions, reactions, and emotional stability, often without the trader realizing it. Most beginners believe that learning more automatically leads to earning more. They consume books, videos, courses, and opinions, expecting a breakthrough moment. When that moment does not arrive, frustration builds. This frustration pushes them to overtrade, change strategies frequently, or take unnecessary risks. The problem is not learning. It is the expectation that learning should produce immediate results. Another harmful expectation is consistency. Beginners often expect smooth growth, small losses, and steady profits. Reality is uneven. Markets move in cycles. There are periods of clarity, followed by periods of confusion. Even good systems experience drawdowns. When reality does not match expectations, beginners abandon discipline and start improvising. This is when mistakes multiply. Expectations also distort risk perception. Many beginners expect that a good setup should not fail. When it does, they feel betrayed by the market. This leads to revenge trading or rule breaking. The minority understands that every trade, no matter how good, carries uncertainty. Losses are not exceptions, they are part of the system. Social comparison intensifies expectation damage. Watching others claim profits, display confidence, or show luxury lifestyles creates unrealistic benchmarks. Beginners expect similar results without similar experience, time, or emotional conditioning. This comparison creates impatience and self-doubt. Markets do not reward comparison. They reward self-awareness. One of the most subtle expectations is the belief that effort guarantees reward. In many areas of life, hard work produces results. In markets, effort does not guarantee outcomes. You can do everything right and still lose. This truth is uncomfortable. Beginners struggle to accept it, leading them to overcontrol, overanalyze, or overtrade. The minority accepts uncertainty and focuses on process, not outcomes. Expectations also affect how beginners interpret losses. Instead of seeing losses as data, they see them as failure. This damages confidence and creates fear. Fear then leads to hesitation, missed opportunities, or premature exits. Over time, fear becomes the dominant decision maker. The market does not respond to fear, it exploits it. Even positive expectations can be harmful. Expecting success can create overconfidence. After a few winning trades, beginners expect their success to continue. They increase position size, reduce caution, and ignore rules. When losses arrive, they are larger and emotionally devastating. The market punishes expectation-based confidence swiftly. The minority manages expectations deliberately. They expect uncertainty. They expect losses. They expect boredom. They expect long periods of learning without visible reward. Because of this, they are emotionally prepared. Preparation does not eliminate losses, but it prevents emotional damage. Emotional stability is a competitive advantage in markets. One of the most important expectation shifts is understanding time. Beginners often underestimate how long mastery takes. Months feel long. Years feel unbearable. But markets reward those who survive long enough to learn. Time is not an enemy. Impatience is. The minority aligns expectations with long-term development, not short-term validation. Another critical shift is redefining success. Beginners define success as profits. The minority defines success as rule following, risk control, and emotional discipline. Profits become a byproduct, not the goal. This shift reduces pressure and improves decision quality. When pressure decreases, clarity increases. Expectations also interfere with observation. When you expect something specific to happen, you stop seeing what is actually happening. You filter information to confirm your belief. This confirmation bias blinds you to risk and opportunity. The minority observes without attachment. They let the market reveal information instead of forcing conclusions. A powerful exercise is expectation journaling. Before entering a trade or investment, write down what you expect to happen. Then write down what you will do if it does not happen. This simple practice exposes emotional assumptions. Over time, you will notice patterns in your thinking. Awareness is the first step to control. Another exercise is outcome detachment. After a trade closes, do not label it as good or bad based on profit or loss. Ask only one question: did I follow my rules? This trains the mind to value discipline over results. Over time, this reduces emotional volatility and builds confidence grounded in process. Expectations do not disappear overnight. They are conditioned by society, media, and personal experiences. The goal is not to eliminate expectations, but to manage them consciously. Unmanaged expectations control you. Managed expectations protect you. The market is not a place to fulfill hopes or prove intelligence. It is a place to apply discipline under uncertainty. Beginners fail because they expect the market to behave like a teacher or employer. The market is neither. It is an environment that rewards adaptation and punishes assumption. When you release unrealistic expectations, something powerful happens. Pressure reduces. Observation improves. Decisions slow down. Losses hurt less. Learning accelerates. This is how the minority builds emotional endurance. Becoming part of the minority starts with accepting reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. The market does not owe you profits, clarity, or comfort. It only offers opportunity to those who respect its nature. In the next phase of your journey, expectations will be tested repeatedly. Each test is an invitation to mature. Choose patience over urgency. Choose process over outcome. Choose awareness over assumption. This is how expectations stop killing beginners and start shaping disciplined market participants.